Alright guys, welcome to Strike and Bean. I'm Kenny. So, I've been working on this way to cast with a spin cast in a similar fashion as you would a bait caster with thumbing the spool. And basically, instead of thumbing, the spool like I would a bait caster, I'm fingering it right here. Try to help stop the line when I want. Try to help make a better entry with a less splash. After we get the yard cut, I'm going to be getting this little pool set up so that I can target practice with that, as well as work on that, see how well that'll work. But as far as what I'm doing right now, I'm just kind of looking at something, a tree or whatnot, making a cast to it and kind of getting used to the technique, which I don't do just that little pitch cast like that all the time. Really been working on this pitch casting and the other type. It's kind of the sidearm, and I know you guys can't see it. I'll redo this video later on when I've got a better handle on the technique and I have somebody who can run the camera so that you can get up close on it and see better what I'm doing. But if you know how to work a bait caster, then you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing with a spin cast. And yes, I understand I could just throw a bait caster, but I started with a spin cast and I just never got around to learning with a bait caster all the way. And I just noticed nobody uses spin cast. I understand why, but me being me, I'm gonna use it because I fucking can. Sorry about the cussing there, but for the people that don't like that. Yeah, I can't wait to get this out on the lake. We're going on vacation here in about a week down to South Georgia, and I'll be testing this out. And this Zebco 404, this is the practice reel I got right now. I got two other spin casts in there that I want to get I'm going to get some new parts for, get some other rods for it. But I have one on the way from Abu Garcia that should be here, I believe, on the 15th. I'll be putting that on my 7.5 foot rod that I have, and that'll be my main one. This will be like a backup of a backup once I get all my reels ready to go. But I have a Abumatic, 170 and 270, and then the other one is the newest Spincast Max X series they have. I can't wait to get that. Zebco is good. This is just an old, it was actually in this house when we moved in, and I cleaned it up, and to my surprise, it's been a pretty good practice for me. Yeah, I am going to learn to use a bait caster this year as well for, stuff like where I absolutely need speed, like if I need to be burning crankbaits real fast, and I'll get those. But for the most part, I'm going to stick with spin cast. Just because nobody else does it, Taught my son how to cast a couple days ago. He's really good. Little Kevin Van Dam right there, the way he casts. He'll be casting better than me by the time he's 5-6 years old. But my love of fishing started roughly 10 years ago down at a place called Dundee Lake. When I wasn't scrapping metal or selling steaks, I was usually at that lake doing some fishing. I originally started with your spinning gear, or also known as your spin cast or your open face, and eventually I got sick of it. Kind of like the same complaints they make about spin cast, I could apply to the spinning gear, and I just don't prefer the spinning gear. I mean, if I feel like I should use it, then I probably will. I might actually use it for burning the crankbaits while I'm learning to throw a bait caster like I should. I actually bought a bait caster at one point and was great with it in the yard, and then I would get out to the lake, and between 1 and 3 casts, I'd end up with a bird's nest, pissed off, and then I'd end up right back with my spin cast in my hand. Personally, I don't seem to get all the problems that a lot of people complain about, like backlash. You get backlash here and there, but I got that with spin cast stuff, or with spinning gear stuff too. So, but anyways, oh, and I'm also about to buy a lure making thing, work on our own baits here at Striking Dean. We'll be giving them away to some people to try out in the next few months. Maybe 2-3 months. We're gonna start with a shad. Topwater is my favorite, and I love shads, so I want to see what I can do with one of those. Maybe other people will like it. Maybe it'll catch fish good. Maybe it won't. We'll see. But you guys have a great day. I'm going to continue to work on my cast for a little bit, and it'll be a little later when I upload this, so you won't be viewing this as I'm probably practicing. Then again, I might be. Anyways, this is Benny from Striking Dean signing off. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff wherever you are.